We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack, live in the rack. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Tech is in the building. Coming at you guys with another one. Shout out to all my channel members and my supporters. Yeah. Well, of course, this is a earlier than usual live stream because I am really tired and I'm really trying to get some rest. I'm trying to go upstairs, lay down, watch some movies, and probably even take a nap because I am extremely tired. Forget, normal tired. I am extremely tired, you know? So, but I hope everybody enjoyed their Tuesday. I know you guys saw the what's it called? The freaking video that I made, speed testing Metro by T-Mobile home internet. I think is a good video. It gives you a insight on, but that's in my location. In other locations, people are getting way faster speeds than I get. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends location, time, and how many people are on the network at the same time. That is really important for you guys to, to understand and know. Because not everybody's gonna get the same speeds. The same exact speeds. We all get different speeds. We all different states, different cities, different towns. So it all depends. Oh, and I guess nobody got notifications because I'm live streaming on the right channel. I'm not live streaming on the wrong channel. Let me just make sure of that because I might be feeling dumb right now because I am super tired. Sometimes I go live on the Spanish channel and I talk English instead of. Nope, I'm live on the right channel. It's just crazy that people haven't gotten the notifications. But it is what it is. I'll consider this a video. I'm only gonna do this live stream till 6. So if it's 45 minutes, it's 45 minutes. If it's an hour, it's an hour. I am tired. Tired as heck. So I didn't want to do this live stream later. I wanted it to get done and over with. But yeah, guys. Um, So far, so good. I mean, I did have to call freaking files. That's true. I had to call files to talk to them about this whole situation because I do want to try that simply plan for you guys. Call files care. So let me see, guys. I need to get this whole situation fixed so I can try out the simply plan from Verizon. So I gotta go. I gotta talk to files billing department.
Thank you for calling Verizon. We and our partners may monitor
What's
and
up,
record
TJ?
calls for quality, systems training, and personalization. I'm a digital assistant. Just to confirm, are you calling about the number you're calling from?
Yes, files, baby.
What are you calling about today?
Billing. They updated the machine. Sounds cool.
Just a moment.
What's up, TJ? Wow, that AI is smart. It's transferring me right over to billing. And I know billing is not going to be able to help me. They're probably going to have to send me to a higher department.
What's your four-digit PIN?
I don't know why I keep getting like cramps on my thighs. Like, that's just weird. So yeah, we're gonna contact Files on
Let
this
me look up your bill. The
on this
balance for your
section.
June bill is $441.74.
Yeah,
Your
no.
bill increased by $49. There's a charge of $49 for unpaid balance from your previous bill. How can I
What?
help you with your bill?
I paid the whole bill. Representative. Yeah, guys. So
I'll transfer you to someone who can help you. For our privacy policy, visit verizon.com/privacy. During this call, your account may be reviewed for recommendations and offers.
oh shit. Leg hurts.
Verizon and our partners may record or monitor this call for quality, systems training, and personalization.
So we're gonna see what we can get done.
Hi, you've reached Jason at Verizon. It's my pleasure to assist you. How may I help?
Yes, Jason. I'm calling because I tried to acquire a line with Verizon, basically the mobile side. And they told me that I have an unpaid balance of $180 from 2022, and that's why they couldn't activate my line. But the crazy thing is that that bill was supposed to be credited because the reason why a whole new account was created was because my old due date for Verizon Files was not good for me. So when the whole new account was created, the representative was like, "Yeah, don't worry about this last bill; it's going to be accredited. You've been with us since 2014, and on this account, and we're sorry that the billing cycle has been such a pain. But I'm just going to create you a new account, and this 180 is going to be basically taken care of." Because it's not like you're leaving Verizon Files; you're just creating a new account because I can't change your billing cycle. So right now, basically the mobile side told me to talk to you guys because it was like, yeah, you got to get that fixed with them before we could give you a postpaid line.
Okay, so you're saying a rep said that were going to charge you for using the service? I mean, it's all. I understand the bill date thing to change that, but they were going to waive whatever you had to pay for the service usage.
Yeah, back in 22, because this was years ago. Back in
Yeah,
22,
I have
when
to.
my
What's their account number, sir? Because that we can't waive for. So I understand we can disconnect and start again. But you're still, the balance of services used. I'd be happy to take a look and see if there's a note for that, sir. But 2022. Do you have your account number or a phone number associated with the old Fios account?
oh no, imagine
Yeah,
that. That
allow
was
me to
years
jump
ago.
in to bring that up.
I guess I don't know. I guess they pulled it up because of my social.
Yeah, I can't run your social. Your first name,
Alexander.
last name,
Febres.
spelling, please. That's EB as in Del. You didn't send anything over to me. So Alexander, last name was it under Alex maybe? Because there's nothing under your name on the send for Fios.
Yeah, no, it was under this name. because that's how they found it. Like when mobile found it, they found it under my full name and the same address because they were like, yeah, it told you to call us. It flagged it because there's an outstanding balance from files here from 2022. But I'm like, what the hell, 2022?
Okay, was it so on the FiOS bill? Was it Alexander or was it Alex?
No, it was
Was it all
Alexander.
it was Alexander?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like I said, that's how they found it.
All right, so you may have to contact them to get an account number or something, because under your name, it's not bringing anything up. Do you have a phone number that you can? I can't run an address for a final account. So do you have maybe a phone number that you used to use? Maybe I can try to run it under that to find it.
Damn, I really don't remember what number I had back in 2022 that would be, attached to that account as a call number.
Okay. You have an email that you may have used?
An email. I guess try this email to see if that pulls up anything. Yeah, because I don't have that phone number no more. I would literally have to go through the process all over again of trying to get the line and then it being flagged so I could talk to that department again.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, so the email is not bringing anything up, and then as far as your name, it's not. So again, it under your name, it's found that we verified that there's no account here showing under files for final account.
Yeah, because that's what she told me. She was like, "We can't give you the line because you have a balance with files." And I'm like, "That's crazy. I got
Okay,
files. I
so
got
they
files right
may be
now."
able to give you the account number.
Yeah. So no worries. Then I'll just do that. I'm gonna have to go through the whole process. And then I guess when it flags it, it gives me the phone number. I'm like, yo, you need to give me this account number because files can't
Yeah,
pull it
that
up.
way we can have something to bring it, bring it up here. Or maybe it's a different. I mean, what's the spelling of your first name, sir? It's just Alexander, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
just how spelling?
yeah, yeah. Of course. Mhm.
So even if I can find that the other issues, we're not going to be able to validate, assuming because you don't have any of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I do. New.
I was able to find a final here off the address, 120 Anderson Street, but you don't have the number ending at 4260, right? So it's the same number that you had when you had the.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, give me a second.
And I just sent you, sir, 4813.
Because of the time that I was switched to the new account that I got, the bill was paid on that account. So that's where I'm like really confused where this last bill came from.
Yeah, let me see.
Guys, I'm talking to files because I want to get this shit fixed. So I gotta try that new simplicity plan for you guys. What you guys know, I'm gonna put that thing to the test and then show you guys the 4 megs of data that you go down to. Mhm, mhm, mhm. And I'm gonna be using my 17 Pro, of course, on the simplicity plan. TJ was good, TJ. So that's what I'm doing right now, guys. Trying to get things fixed with files so I could try this simplicity plan for you guys. And also tired about I'm tired. I'm as tired as all hell. For real. Like that's why I'm doing this live stream so early. Like I don't get it. When I do live streams early, it's like it takes a long time for you guys to get notifications. But when I do them late, you guys get it right away. It makes no sense to me. I'm with AT&T and T and now Verizon Files. Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I love Files.
I'm gonna try to look at the other. Maybe there was notes on the other account. This account has there's no notes about waiving because it's for the service itself. Or it's not like we were charged like a equipment charge or something like that. It's just for services. So if the rep did do like a new account to
Yeah, but
activate under a different like date, I would have to have in there that hey, we're gonna give the customer 2 months credit for changing the service over.
the
Which
thing
I
is
know
that the
that would never be
bill.
that shouldn't be approved because usually when you get a brand new account, you get incentives like gift cards and different things if you get a brand new account.
Oh no, I didn't get none of that. I didn't get no incentives. No incentives here. I had to go through the pain in the neck of
And
taking
and
everything.
the other thing is you have an active account with us now, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct. This was the account that replaced that account. But what I was trying
So
to
what?
what I was trying to explain to you that I just remembered because I'm sorry. That what I was trying to explain to you that I just remembered because I'm tired. I did a lot of hours today at work. Just got off of work like 30 minutes ago. Um was that I paid the final bill on that account. So I don't understand how this 180 popped up because yesterday when I was talking to Chase, because I used my Chase account to pay you guys, it was like, yeah, we see here you paid them. So I don't know. You would have to call Verizon for that, files for that matter, because they got their money.
Hold on,
They
hold on.
took it
I'm
out.
Fios. I'm trying to figure this out for it. I am Fios, so that's what I'm. So when I look at
No,
the
I know,
new
but
account, it
I
doesn't.
was just in awe when they said 180 because I was like, hold up, I paid the last bill. So what, and I never received any emails saying that I owed you guys this money or any text messages on the phone or any documentation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't receive no bill or nothing like that. And legally for you guys to be charging me something, you have to send me something legally by law. You have to send me either an email or a text message or paper to my house because I still live in the same address and it's been what, four
Okay,
years,
so
and I never received none of that
yeah,
information.
just real quick. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it on the. I'm gonna see what I can do here for you. You wanna like do legal stuff, and so I gotta get you over to subrogation, sir.
No, no, no.
You want to go through a
I'm just
legal
saying
matter,
that legally for
we'd
you
have
to
to
charge me
get out of
something.
here.
No, no, I know, but I'm just telling you the law. Legally, for you to charge a customer something, they got to have some kind of documentation as proof that the charge is valid because you sent them to their address. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the only time you guys are supposed to send me over there is if I said I'm suing Verizon. That's the only time. I know the law,
Yeah,
and
and
I got family members that
yeah, not
actually
saying
work.
you're out of law, sir. I'm just
No, I know, but I
asking.
got actually family members that work at Verizon corporate stores, and they told me, yeah, the only way I can send tell somebody I'm not talking to you no more is that if they threaten with a lawsuit or something like that. But if they're talking about
I'm not
that
saying I'm
we
not
didn't send
talking,
a
sir.
bill to their
I'm just
house,
saying
you know,
we have a bill for it, sir. I'm just saying if there was maybe a misapplied payment. All I'm saying is if you're talking legally or whatever, then
no, I'm just saying I
I'm
never received anything about that bill because I remember paying the last bill and then this new account being created back in 2022. And then I didn't receive, like I said, I didn't receive no paper statement from you guys saying, "Oh, Mr. Febres, you still owe $179 in 99 cents." I didn't receive no type of documentation stating that I owed this money. So imagine if I would have never tried to get a Verizon postpaid line, I would have never found out I owed you guys this money. That I swear, like I said, I talked to Chase. I paid the last bill, so I don't know where this 180 came from.
yep. All right, give me a moment. I'm going to get you over to final account, sir. Please hold.
Okay. Oh, no, bro, I'm Gucci. I left Comcast for
Thank you for calling
files.
Verizon Financial Services. This is Hal. How may I help you?
Yes, Hal. I'm calling because I tried recently to get the simplicity plan on postpaid, and last week when I tried, I think it was like Friday or Thursday, they told me that that the reason why I couldn't get the line or get Verizon postpaid at all, it was because I had an outstanding balance on an old Fios account from 2022. And I was like, well, I remember paying my last bill before they created the new Files account. So I don't know where this is coming from. And it was like, yeah, well, you need to contact them and I guess talk to them about it because I'm sorry, I can't do nothing. You're saying it's not fraud. I wanted to get you over to the fraud department. You're saying it's you. I'm like, yeah, because it's my old account. The only reason the new account was created was because the billing cycle wasn't working for me with the time that I would get paid and the time that the billing cycle would process. you know um it wasn't working at all. It wasn't something that was working for me. And they were like, okay, well, I you got to talk to the billing department. So I guess the billing department sent me over to you because I told them that it's true. I know I'm a security officer. I know the law. Legally, you guys can't charge me for something if you're not sending me no type of documentation. If you're not sending me a piece of paper that says you owe 179 or an email or a text message, because in the last 4 years I haven't received nothing. That's why when I was talking to Verizon on the mobile side, I'm like, that's crazy. I never received any type of bill from Files when I switched over from that old account to the new account saying that I owed anything. And I was like, it's the same address, right? And they was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I've been living at this house for 20 years. So yeah, that's not fraud. That's me. I'm not understanding how this charge came about when I paid the last bill before the new account was even created. Because that's what the requirements were. Oh well, you got to pay the last bill you owe here, so that way you don't owe nothing, Mr. Febres, and we'll create you the new account. And after I paid the bill, they created the new account that I have now with you guys with Files. So I'm just like confused on why, is there an outstanding balance from 2022 and we're in 2026, 4 years later? and I never received any type of documentation or anything. No email, no documentation, nothing stating that I owed you guys this for the last 4 years. Because if not, I would have been called, and talked like, yo, what's going on? Like I paid the last bill. I even contacted Chase, my bank, and it was like, yeah, I see the last payment here you made to Verizon Files back in 2022. So,
Just one moment.
I'm like confused with the whole situation.
Okay, one moment.
No problem.
Okay, so you disputed the balances on this bill with the billing department, and the billing department transferred over to financial services. Is that right?
Correct, because I was disputing the fact that I paid the last bill. So where did this bill come from? Because the only way that the new account was created, I guess I don't remember if it was with you guys that I created the new account or it was with the billing side. I think both of you guys had a part in it. And I paid the last bill. That was the only way the new account, with the new billing cycle could be created. Because I had to send all the boxes back and then receive new ones. It was like a big hassle, a huge hassle. Then I had to talk to tech support, to reconnect everything and disconnect the old stuff and send a fresh connection of files to my house. It was just like a nightmare. I was like, never again. And like I said, the agreement that we came upon back in 2022 was like, you pay the last bill and we'll create this account. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, do you see
Okay,
it?
bear with
It's
me
been
for a
paid.
moment.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna create you the new account. So that's what I'm saying. I don't get where this $179.99 came from.
Yeah, bear with me for a moment.
Well, I guess when it comes to this situation, they're all American. But when I get over to tech support, it's overseas, which I don't mind because they speak good enough English. But yeah, guys, I'm going through this whole ordeal, even though I'm tired as hell. Just so I can get these simplicity speed tests done for you guys. Because it's true. It's like, where the hell did this shit come from? Like, it makes no damn sense. How how are how am I paid the last bill. That was the only reason why Verizon even created the new account files. Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna crash out, bro. I'm gonna talk to them respectfully like I'm doing right now. I'm just basically telling them that I know the law. Basically, that's why the other one got scared. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You that's even with the FCC. You're not
Thank you so
allowed to
much.
charge
Okay,
them.
so I'm going to get you through to credit reporting settlements group. I understand that you're saying that you have a final bill that's showing a balance. You believe that this was a settled account and you don't owe anything on this. So I'm going to get you over to them to have them check and see what they show. Just one moment while I get you through, and thank you for choosing Verizon.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it, bro. See, I'm getting tossed around like a ping pong ball.
Our office is now closed.
Oh,
However, you can immediately manage your account at Verizon.com or call 1-800-VERIZON and use the automated system for account information or to make payments.
that department is closed. You see, so I don't get it, bro. So until that gets fixed, guys, I cannot get the simplicity plan whatsoever. So, it is what it is. That's to show you guys that I'm trying to get that simplicity plan so I can try it out for you guys. But if Verizon, you know, like, I don't understand how that bill exists when I have paid it and they didn't send me no documentation stating that I owe the final bill because I paid the final bill on that old account before they can make the new account. It's just crazy. It is crazy. So I mean, that's just to show you guys. I'm gonna call again and I'm gonna ask if I could speak to a supervisor or a manager, because this is just crazy. Somebody's got to have an answer on why I didn't receive no documentation about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just charge somebody something. Billing.
Systems training and personalization. I'm a digital assistant.
Billing.
Are you calling about the number you're calling from?
Yes.
What can I?
Billing.
Just a moment.
That's what I'm trying to find out, broski. I'm trying to find out why they charging me a bill that I paid.
And for verification purposes, what's your four-digit PIN?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you pay something, how can you still be charged for it? Like, that doesn't make any damn sense to me. And the last rep said I didn't come through verified, which made no damn sense
Let
because
me look up your bill. The balance for your June bill is $441.
representative.
I'll transfer you to someone who can help you. For our privacy policy, visit Verizon.com/privacy. During this call, your account may be reviewed for recommendations and offers.
Recommendations and offers.
Verizon and our partners may record or monitor this call for quality, systems training, and personalization.
Dun 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 dun.
Hi, you've reached Kristen at Verizon. It's my pleasure to assist you. How can I help?
Yes, Christian. I have an issue, right? Thursday, I was trying to get a postpaid line with you guys with Verizon. And when I did the everything online, I put the IMEI in my iPhone 17 Pro and all that, and I was getting ready to activate the service. It got flagged. When I called the number that the website had, they told me that the reason I couldn't activate my phone after it was almost getting activated was because I had an outstanding balance from 2022 on a Verizon Fios account for $179.99 when I had paid the last bill on that account. So I'm just wondering how did that transpire? Because the whole issue was that my old account that I started back in like 2014 had a billing cycle that wasn't working for me and I got tired of it. So I was like, okay, so what are we gonna do? So you guys talked to the financial side, whatever department it was, and okay, well, he pays his last bill on this account and we'll make the new account. So that's what I agreed. I did it. The new account was created. And then now I found out that, after that last bill, there was another bill that was attached to the account that I never received any documentation or any emails or any text messages saying that, that there was when I did the whole transition from the old account to create the new account for a different billing cycle. um they told me that the bill that I had paid that day in 2022 was the last bill, and all of a sudden this other bill sprung out from I don't know where.
Do you have the account number for that one? Did they give you that?
No, but it's attached to my phone number.
Okay, what's that? What's that number?
You called Verizon yet? I'm talking to them right now, bro. John. I'm talking to Files.
Okay, I'm going to send you a quick text message. When this comes through, just let me know what the one-time PIN code is that I sent out to you.
No problem.
Okay?
So that's why I was like confused on Thursday when I called the number and I'm like, what? I paid the last
Yeah.
bill on that account, so where the hell is this coming from? So it's like I don't know, Mr. Fairbrass. My best advice is for you to contact Files and let them know
Mhm.
because on the mobile side I can't really do anything for you. And you're saying it's not
Yeah, let me.
fraud. I'm like, no, it's not fraud. That's my old account.
No, it was an account. Yeah, you're. Let's see what happened. I'm going back to these old bills so I can take a quick look through. Just bear with me a second or two.
No problem. Yeah, because the other thing that I was confused about was like, okay, so why I never received any type of documentation about these bill about this, this bill that I was not aware of it for the last 4 years. So if it wasn't for the mobile side, I would have never found out. If I would have never tried to get postpaid
Yeah,
service, I would have
I'm
never
sorry
found out.
that they didn't like send you a bunch of. I mean, usually we don't let it go that long, or it goes to like a collection agency or something. But all right, so January 5th, 2022, there was a bill passed like 465.75, but it was for 2 months, right? Then
Uh,
February rolls around, you paid a portion of it, and then it left you with 254.39. Okay, then March. I'm just going each month here. March. Okay, so this is the one. This is where it comes out. So March, the 254.39,
mm-hmm.
right? And I'm doing the best I can because the bill is in Spanish. So 254.39. Then what ended up happening is this is the one that had the cancellation on it. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the final bill. So your balance was 254.39. You didn't make a payment on that. We probably told you not to. We probably said, don't pay that because we're going to do the cancellation. It's going to go back and give you some credit for what you didn't use. And then you can pay the final bill when you get it because it will tell you what's actually owed on there, if anything. So
Gotcha.
you canceled on 2/13.
Yeah.
So the 254.39 was like if you had the service for the whole month and didn't have any partial credit back. Then you
Mm-hmm.
canceled on 2/13 and it went back and gave you credit from 2/13 to 3/5.
Mm-hmm.
So it credited 167.13 plus $1.83 in tax. So it took 168.96 and credited that against the 254.39. and it left you with $85.43 due from that $254.39. And then the next bill that generated comes out on April 5th, and it says, $85.43 plus no new charges means that your final bill due is $85.43. And that's the last bill we sent you. We didn't keep sending you new bills saying, hey, you owe this, you owe this. That's it. I don't see any more bills sent out after that.
That's crazy.
But this is going back to 2022.
Yeah, correct. So,
hell, I don't know if we were sending you what these are just, I'm going through archived bills. And like I said, it's in Spanish. It's hard for me to tell exactly because it's like, obviously I can see the money, but.
And I don't, that's crazy. And I don't know why it's in Spanish because I only speak Spanish. I don't know how to read it.
Yeah. I don't know why either. Let me take a quick look at something else. I want to look at the emails that we were sending out because I wonder if we sent you any, notes. I don't even know if I go back, honestly, I don't even know if I go back that far in email. Exact order back in March. Let's see if I got.
Come on. Come on, boy. Man, shit, what's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? You're a good boy. You and Grizzly need to stop fighting. You guys are like brothers. Oh, you got your nails clipped, Shadow. Let me see. Let me see your paw. Let me see your paw. Give me paw. Give me paw, Shadow. Let me see your paw. Yeah, you did. You got your nails clipped. Yeah, so see, I don't know where they got that $100 and something dollars from.
179.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that from.
Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they could pull up your system correctly because they are from postpaid. But
yeah.
I don't know.
When I look at the balance, it says something like 179, but the bill doesn't say that. So that's interesting too.
Correct, because it's like you said, I canceled the service to get the new service, get the new billing cycle because that's the reason why I did it because the old billing cycle was getting on my nerves.
Balance due on your closed Verizon. Okay, so on April 13th, we sent you an email. This is April 13th of 2022. Final balance due on your Verizon. Balance of 85.43 on your closed Verizon account 010 blah 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 remains unpaid. You may still avoid additional collection activity by making a payment right away. That's the last thing I see.
But to say the truth, I never even received that because why wouldn't I pay the $85? It's only $85. That's cheaper than my T-Mobile business bill.
Yeah, I get it. Honestly, I don't know. But at this point, I also don't know why it's saying 179. Do you know what I mean? Like it says overdue amount 179.
Yeah.
But the bill itself was 85. So give me a second. Let me call over to my customer financial department because I just want them to clear this up for you so that we can say, okay, let's clear it. If it's $85 that is actually owed, which it does look like that's the right amount. If you do the one-time payment and clear it, then that should clear the hold for postpaid. But I don't know about this 179. They're going to have to fix that in the system somehow because that looks wrong to me. So give me just a moment, okay?
No problem. Take your time so you could, get them to fix the situation.
Yeah, one moment.
No problem. So she's nice. You see, she's trying to help me. That's why I didn't mention none of the legal terms again, so that way she wouldn't get spooked like the other one did. Because the other one got really spooked. He got scared, and then he told the other one I was mentioning legal stuff, and he got spooked too. And that's why he sent me over to that other department that's closed right now. Let me get him off the phone. Oh, shit. So that's why you got to tread carefully when you talk to customer care guys, especially when you talk about legal stuff because they get spooked. Like that's a red flag in their how you call that in their little policy in their script. You know what I'm saying? This person is threatening, with legal action. Well, I wasn't even threatening with legal action. I said it's illegal to charge me for something and not send me any type of documentation, which is true. And that spooked them enough to get me over to another rep that tried to get me over to another rep. It's crazy. I mean, to be honest, at this point, I feel like the whole freaking bill should be expunged. The $85. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 4 years, 4 long years, and now is that I come to find out that I owe Verizon 85, 84.50 or whatever the case may be, and I don't get paid till next week, so I'm asked out anyway.
Office is now closed. However, you can immediately manage your account
Yeah,
at
see, they told her to transfer
Verizon.com
me over to
or
that
call
other
1-800
department.
Verizon and use the automated system for account information or to make payments.
So I'm gonna have to call tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna have to call tomorrow early. No, I'm gonna call them on Friday. Fridays my vacation starts. So I'm gonna call them on Friday early so that way I can talk to that other department. Because like I said, they're scared. I should have never mentioned legal terms. Yeah. So it is what it is. I tried, guys. I really did. But I'm gonna try again on Friday to see if we could get something done. Alex, they are dodging you. Yeah, yeah, they are. Cause like I said, I mentioned that they can't, you know. Well, she was trying to help me, but that other department is super scared right now. They're like, oh no, well, um, get them over to collections. What does collection has to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? Like Verizon has their own collections department. They don't have third party like that no more. And that's who they keep sending me over to, their collections department. But the collections department, for some odd reason, is closed at 6 p.m. So it is what it is. Like I said, guys, I'll try again on Friday. I really want to try this service for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I really do want to try this service for you guys. And I wanted to basically, put it to the test, even though it's 500, 500. No Yeah, guys. Sorry, I was talking over here with my brother. But yeah, we're definitely, get that done. You know what I'm saying? And then we should be able to get the mobile service. The mobile service. They need to just. I know, bro. But that's to show you on this live stream that when you mention legal stuff, they get all scared and stuff. I'm about to call them one more time because I want to see why they keep sending me to that department that basically is closed. You know what I'm saying? I really need to try to find out why they keep sending me to that department that's closed.
Thank you for calling Verizon. We and our partners may monitor and record calls for quality, systems training, and personalization. I'm a digital assistant. Just to confirm, are you calling about the number you're calling from?
Yes,
What are you calling about today?
representative. I'm sorry. Billing.
Just a moment.
Freaking tired, guys. Mm-mm. Pero just no le den más ninguno de esos because el doctor también dice que la jamonilla no es buena para los perros. Engordan mucho. Mm.
And for verification purposes, what's your four-digit PIN?
See, they say I come unverified, but you guys just heard the IVR say, "What's your four-digit pin?" and I just entered it, so it makes no sense. What's up, Tim?
Let me look up your balance. The balance for your
Representative.
I'll transfer you to For our privacy policy, visit Verizon.com/privacy. During this call, your account may be reviewed for recommendations and offers.
For my tired policy, I'm tired. No, I'm not using the AirPods, guys. So if I sound different because of that.
Verizon and our partners may record or monitor this call for quality, systems training, and personalization.
Personalization.
Thank you for calling Verizon. This is Nim, all that. No.
Yes. I'm calling about an old bill, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to help me or have to give me over to a supervisor or a manager because everybody that I speak to sends me to I guess the credit department that sends me to a supposedly collections department that is currently closed. And then I don't have the account number because the account is from 2022. I could give you my phone number. Yeah, correct. And what the number was pulling up that canceled account from 2022 because the lady was being nice. She said she had to talk to the credit department, and then the credit department, I guess she tried to transfer me over to them, and all they did was, oh well, we got to transfer you to the collections department, so you could dispute this. And then all they did, that department is closed. They said, oh, sorry, you have reached us after hours. So I'm just
In settlements, I believe they're still open, but
no, they're closed because they tried they tried to send me over to that department and it comes out closed too.
reach out to them tomorrow. That's the PIN number I just texted.
Oh, okay, so
So the current balance on this bill is $179. Go into archive bill so I can see the bill.
yeah, but the last balance was actually $85. So that's why the previous one that I was talking to from your department was like, "What the hell?" She was like, "Yeah, then we definitely need to send you over there because this is some kind of confusion here."
Yeah, I really can't get the billing from that.
So basically, I had a question. What? I'm sorry.
Do you remember when you closed the account?
Back in 2022, because I closed the account
What
because
month?
the billing cycle wasn't working for me, and I got a whole new
What
account.
month was
Huh?
that? Do you know what month that was?
When this account was closed.
I'm looking, just a moment. So in November 15th of 2025, it looks like you spoke with the settlements department. They offered you a settlement, the total balance of 179. The settlement offer was for 89.50. Did you pay the 89.50 when you made the settlement in November?
I don't remember making no settlement last
In
year.
November. So
Yeah,
at
no,
this
I ain't.
point, if you didn't make that payment, then I don't know if that settlement's any good. You'll have to call back during their business hours to speak to them.
And what
I can
department?
give you their phone number. The settlements department? Let me
Yeah, I
give you
don't.
their
I don't
number.
remember talking to them last year at all.
And
And you're saying this was in November?
yeah,
Yeah, no. They must got me confused. This is the first time that I even
verify
hear
the
about you
account in
guys.
order to access the record.
Yeah, I think yeah, they got me confused. They must really got me confused because this is the first time I ever hear that you guys have a settlements department. So yeah, they got me confused. I never talked to them.
So, do you have a pen?
Well, I got my phone.
Okay, the number that you would call to speak with them.
I don't recall talking to that department at all because the previous one that I talked to said that the last bill that I had was $85 because of the credits and all
Yeah,
that.
it looks like there was a misapplied payment to your account that got transferred to another account. Um, looks like they talked to somebody about that in November of 2024. So I don't know if they located somebody else's payment that applied to your account and they took it away, and that would mean that you would owe that balance.
Because I made multiple payments on this account before it got canceled, And the last bill that the previous rep pulled up, it was that I owed $85. So she just didn't understand why I showed 179. So she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you over to that I'm gonna get you over to the credit department." But then the credit department sent me over to them, and they're currently
Well, it looks
closed.
like there was a misapplied payment that goes to your account by mistake that they took off and put back to the correct account. But you should have been notified in 2024 when the correction was found and made.
Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm.
So they are available tomorrow to answer those questions for you. I'm sorry, I don't have all the answers. I can only tell you what I can see in the notes.
No, no, no. I got you. So no worries. Tomorrow, if not, Jesus. If not, then I'll just have to talk to them on Friday because, oof, when I get out for work, I am tired. Like today, super duper tired. So, yeah, I mean, I'll still have time. I get off at 4. I'll still have a 2 hour window to speak to them. So I'll call that number and tell them, what's going on here. Why is this when it's supposed to be this? And
And it looks like there was a payment that was misapplied to your account that unfortunately was transferred to the correct account, which makes that balance now owed by you, from what I can see in the notes.
so there was a payment.
Yes, that was misapplied for $179 to this account that belonged to somebody else. Looking at the notes from November 19th of 2024. So when you speak with them, ask them about that.
Yeah, because I never heard of that. Never heard of a missed
I
payment.
can give you the payment transfer information. Well, they'll see it anyway. Just give them the date, November 19th. They'll see it now.
No problem.
2024. Okay?
No problem. Yeah, then I'll give them a call and ask them about that. Yeah, because I don't know unless they took the money from my current new account and then reply, and put it back on my new account. But I mean, I don't even remember anything like that happening. So
Well, I would speak to them when you get a chance.
yeah, no, no, I'm definitely because the only reason I found out about this was because Verizon postpaid. I was trying to get the new Simplicity plan, and when I signed up for it, it flagged it and it, got me to, I guess, their credit department. Matter of fact, no, their disputes.
The Welcome Center, if you're trying to order new service, or the change order review team.
Yeah, that they got me. It got me over. They gave me their phone number. I talked to them, and they the ones who told me about this. And I'm like, bro, I don't recall this. I recall me paying the last bill, so I don't recall none of this. But no worries. Like I said, tomorrow I'll give them a call and ask them, what the heck is going on here. And I don't recall talking to them last year you know, uh, about this thing at all because I never received any type of documentation about it. So I didn't even know this existed. Like the last rep told me that the bill had been shipped to my house, but I never received it. All I got was the new bills for the new service. I never got any more, detailed bills about the old service. I never received a text message. I never received the email. So, I guess the first rep got spooked because I said the truth, that by law, I'm supposed to receive some kind of notification that I owe you guys money, and I didn't receive no papers, no emails, no text message. I didn't receive nothing. So I was like, how was I supposed to know if this thing is 4 years old and I never received anything? So that's what I want to talk about to that department too. So what is it? What are they called? The disputes department, or what is that?
That's the credit reporting and settlements department.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. So I need to tell them that they never sent me anything because on there they say they sent me something by mail that said that if I didn't want this reported on my credit to contact them, but I never received none of that documentation. That was never sent to the house. Like I said, everything was
When the
everything.
payment got transferred in 2024, you didn't receive any notification?
No, being serious, I haven't received nothing from that. Like I said, I didn't even know it existed. So if I would have never tried to get Verizon mobile service, I would have never found out I had this outstanding balance on this other account because I didn't, since I paid the last bill.
Well, it would have been put on your credit report.
Yeah, but I didn't see nothing from files of my credit report. To be honest with you, I didn't see nothing from files on my credit report because I get alerts with my Discover.
Okay, I'm going to send a pin to you. 426 out here, let's see.
Yeah, because I'm being serious. If not, I would have been talked to you guys. Why would I want that on my credit report?
No, I
Over
understand.
that amount of money. That makes no sense. So I would have been called you guys. But yeah, no, I don't. Mm-mm. So I think they might have been making a mistake because my house, that's the problem with this house. This house used to be a duplex, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you can have two cable companies at this address because it's considered a duplex. But my landlord, I guess he didn't want to pay to get it registered as a full house now, and he left it as a
Yeah.
duplex. So my brother
So,
used to have file services here while he was living with me.
let's see. So what happened was a business account had made a payment and it got misapplied to your account. So they did a locate payment and found that it was misapplied to your account and transferred the payment to the correct account. So that's why you now owe that balance of 179.
So it was a what?
So another person
Uh huh.
going to make a payment on their service,
Uh huh.
somehow the payment got misapplied to your account. There was one number difference on the account. So
Hmm.
the computer, or sorry, somebody must have typoed. It's all I can think of. So their $179 payment posted to your account. Our accounting department did a locate payment and found the payment had posted to your account. So
Hmm.
they transferred the payment to the right account. Unfortunately, that means that that balance that was credited on your account is now owed by you. It wasn't your payment.
No, no, and I completely understand that. But
Okay.
what I was trying to understand is how did an $85 bill turn into a $179 bill?
Well, I think you had paid the 85. The 179 was a misapplied payment that was removed from the account. That's why you owe that balance. It was removed in November of 2024.
But this account has been closed since 2022.
Right, but the money didn't belong to this account. It belonged to somebody else. It wasn't a payment that belonged to you.
No, no, I'm not getting
That,
confused. I'm not. We're on the same track.
yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying
Okay.
before any of that 179 stuff, no, that account was been credited since 2022, and all I owed was $85 on it since 2022. So that's
I
where
think
I'm
you have
not
a zero
getting
balance, to be honest,
because the
because
other the other rep
it's
went.
not the $80 plus the 179. It's just the 179 balance, and that's the amount that was transferred. You should have gotten something in November of 2019. I'm sorry, of 2024 when this happened.
No.
Letter in the mail or something from Verizon. I'm really sorry if you didn't see it, but
All
when you
right.
speak with financial services, they're going to tell you exactly what I am. I don't know if they can make it some sort of settlement for you since it was 2 years after the account was closed. You can definitely speak with them about that.
Well, now it's been 4 years since the account's closed. We're in 2026.
Well, yes. But I'm saying it was 2 years billed to you after, or the payment was taken away 2 years after your account was closed. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't.
been on your credit report, right along
Yeah, no,
since
I don't.
2024.
Like I said, I don't recall that. I don't recall any payment being. I recall saying, when the new account was created in 2022, you're gonna have a lot of credits being applied to this last bill. So roughly, you're gonna pay around $85. It's gonna be your last bill, and that was in 2022. So that's why I'm
Right.
confused. Why in 2024, how is credits that were applied in 2022 are going to be taken off in 2024? It doesn't make any.
Because it wasn't a credit. It was somebody's payment that posted to your bill by
But
mistake.
I didn't. I know, but back that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Back then, I only owed $85. So why would it be any higher
Mhm.
in 20? And and all this is recorded. So you know what I'm saying? It's recorded in both ends. I record
I understand what
everybody.
you're saying, but I guess you're not understanding what I'm saying. Let's just say your bill was $500,
Uh huh.
and person B made a payment on their account that posted to your account for $179.
No, we're not,
Let's just
Miss.
make it.
We're not
Let's just make it
confused.
$200. I understand. So we took that money out of the account, which now means you owe that money again.
I
It has
could,
nothing to
but
do with any adjustments or credit
But
or
that's what
anything
I
that was on
listen.
your
But you're
account.
not comprehending what I'm saying. I'm saying since 2022, I owed only $85. So
I
how
don't think
does
you
that
owed the
have to
85.
do?
I think it was a zero balance. What I'm saying until November of 2024, when they took the payment away that was posted to your account by mistake.
So how was that payment was going to be posted by mistake since 2022 to 2024? That makes no sense.
If the business didn't recognize it and they didn't send us a
Since
copy of the stamped
2022?
payment, I have no, I don't know. It's just very brief. I can only tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Payment
Well,
wasn't
yeah.
yours. It
Then
was
this needs to be correct. I definitely need to talk to them unless I need to contact my my legal advisor because this is crazy. You
well,
guys
you
can't
need
do
to do
this. You
that.
guys you guys
That's what
can't
you need to do. I mean, unless you
you
have an
guys can't do
agreement
this.
that
You
you
guys
can.
can't sit there and say all of a
We
suddenly
can.
we made a mistake
We
in
can absolutely.
2022 and now
Yes.
in 2024
Correct.
and 2024 we're going to take the credits away because it was a payment that belonged to
It
somebody else's
wasn't a
account. That's
credit,
crazy.
sir. It was somebody else's payment that
So
misapplied to
okay,
your
so you're
account.
telling me you misapplied a payment for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
This was in
Yep.
2022, and then in
People would
December
have
or
not
whenever it
never
was,
realized it.
and
People
then
would
you
not
guys
have
realized it
realized
two
it.
years later.
That's what the customer, yeah, the other customer realized that their payment didn't post to their bill. So they sent us a copy of the statement.
So
We
two
were
years
able to
later they
locate the
realized
payment.
that that makes no sense because when I was talking
I'm
to the
sorry. It has
representative back in
happened in the past.
2022, there was no payments. Only the last payment that I made myself, and that's it, miss. I mean, there's nothing to be confused about. I don't know where you guys are
Okay,
getting
well, you
this
can
from
figure
because I
that.
got the proof from
You can
Chase that I made a payment on this account. So you're not going to
for
dispute Chase. Chase is the biggest
$179.
bank in
That
the
exactly sounds
United
like they're
States.
took away.
Chase is the biggest bank in the United States. You're not going to sit here and argue with
Do
Chase and
you
tell
have a
Chase, no, we
payment
didn't
that
take this
shows that
money
you
out his
paid
debit
that
card,
179?
out his debit card.
It wasn't a debit question.
I did not owe 179. You guys are coming out with
Oh,
this
no, you're
179 out of nowhere. I didn't owe 179. I owed $85, not $179. So I need to explain something to
You
you.
can see what that's
But
for. You don't
listen
need to
because I'm being
explain anything
respectful.
to me
I'm not
because I
cursing
can't
at
help
you.
you with what you're
I'm
saying.
being respectful. I'm being completely respectful. I'm not cursing at you or nothing. Okay? I'm being completely respectful. But how is it that I call 5 times and 5 different people give me 5 different answers?
I don't know why
How is
they
that
didn't look at the
possible?
notes on your account to see why you owe the 179. That's why you owe the 179. It's in the account note.
Okay, but how is a mistake that somebody else made have to do with anything with me? So that means that
It
if I would have made
belongs
a
to
payment on
you.
my account and this person would have made a payment on top of that, then oh well, it's your fault. How is that my fault?
It's
How is
not
that
your
my
fault
fault? That
because
has
the
nothing to
money
do with
didn't
me.
belong to you. The money didn't belong to you, so we had to
But
take it to the right
I
account.
understand that, miss, but I only owed
Okay.
$85, not a
I
hundred and.
understand, but that's probably because their 179
No, because this is from 2022. I'm talking about 2022. I'm not talking about 2024. I'm sticking to 2022. Not talking about 2024. I'm talking about 2022. So can I speak to a supervisor and manager? Because I'm live streaming right now. You guys should know I'm a YouTuber. So no, I respectfully don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. A manager and a supervisor will not be handling the situation like you're handling it right now. So don't lie on a live stream. Yeah, bro, she over here trying to lie. You heard how the other one said, "Oh, you only owe $85," and now she's trying to say that supposedly somebody made the wrong payment and it went to my account. And once up, yo, they're not gonna hit me with nobody else's freaking money talking about something that I owe it. The hell out of here. That's crazy, guys. Now I'm staying respectful, guys. Like I told you, you stay respectful, you win the battle. You get disrespectful, you lose the battle. Because that way they could complain and be like, "Well, he cursed at me. He was being volatile. He crashed out on me." And I've been nothing but respectful. They can't say nothing. So, like I told you, you kill them with kindness. But this is crazy, guys. I'm glad I'm live streaming all this on YouTube because you guys got to see how all of a sudden she came out of the woodwork. She's the only one that said that supposedly, quote unquote, there was another department, another person made a payment that affected my bill. What a bill that's from 2002? What the hell are you talking about? How the hell does that even make any sense? I ain't gonna lie to you guys. This kind of behavior makes me want to switch back to Comcast. How is who is the person? I don't know, bro. You seen she didn't want to say who the person was. I specifically asked her, "You talking about me on my new account?" No, I'm talking about somebody else. It was a business account. How the hell is a business account gonna be mixed with residential? That makes no sense. That's impossible. It's impossible to get a residential account confused with a business account. That's crazy. It is short. Oh shit, you're funny. You're funny, OG Tech. It's crazy though, guys. Seriously. This is crazy. This is why I live stream all this stuff, guys. Because it's just crazy. And now she's trying to lie and say she's a supervisor. Oh, you called multiple times. Yeah, because you guys, hello? By law, they have to tell me why they charging me this. They can't just brush it off.
I do apologize for the delay. I'm trying to get another one of the supervisors for you, but their lines are busy. You want to go in for a callback? I can put you in for an automated call.
No, I would like to hold because that's part of your script too. We could put you on a call back and you
Right,
never
hold
call.
on then.
I know all about this.
Hold on. I know you don't believe me. Just a moment.
Well, guys, it's not the fact that I don't believe her. It's that that's a script. How many times didn't Boost tell me, yeah, we could put you on a call back, and did I ever receive a call back? Nope. How many times when I was arguing with T-Mobile Business, remember the supervisor or manager are gonna call you back. I waited a whole week, never got a call back. It's lies. That's part of the script. We're gonna call you back. Yeah, sure. Alex, listen to me. You took the I took the what? Hold on. I hate being dyslexic. Hate I hate being dyslexic. This AT&T moments. Oh yeah, the AT&T moments. But I would literally crash out on AT&T. You guys know that. That was different. That was because AT&T was always messing up my bill. Verizon actually doesn't mess up my bill. Well, in this situation, it did. You know what I'm saying? Because where the hell did this come from? That supposedly I owe money. Like that's crazy. And then regular customer care tells me I need to talk to billing, and they're trying to brush me off to different departments. That's crazy. Lovers. Oh no no no! I didn't curse though. You know what I'm saying? I got a little aggravated, but I didn't curse. You guys know me. I done made reps cry on these live streams. You guys already know me. So I'm being respectful because, like I told you guys, you treat somebody with respect, you give respect, and you don't curse at them, you're the ultimate winner because they could hold that against you. Let's say if you want to put an FCC complaint, like right now, this could be an FCC filing right now because how the hell they're going to do that and not let me know and then come out with like supposedly, um, you know, that I owe money from 2022 and first is $85 and now is 180 because somebody else made a mistake. They never legally, they never emailed me, they never gave me no type of information at all. I could even bring this up to the Department of Consumer Affairs in New Jersey and get files in a lot of trouble. Gemini, what you think about files not letting me know that I owed them money for the last 4 years, right? They didn't send me no type of legal documentation or anything. And then on top of that, I only owed $85, and now they say I owe 179 because somebody supposedly from a business account made a payment of $179 to my old consumer, basically regular account for for home for regular home. And now they're telling me that I need to pay that money that supposedly that person paid on my old account, and that was done last year. Should I be contacting the FCC and the Department of Consumer Affairs in this situation?
It is completely understandable that you are frustrated by this. Being hit with a sudden, unexplained debt increase, especially one tied to an account error or an unauthorized payment from another entity, is a major headache, particularly when it spans several years. Your rights and immediate steps: you have clear protections under the law, including the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, FDCPA. Here is how to handle this effectively. 1. Demand debt validation. Do this first. Debt collectors are required by law to provide you with validation information if you request it within 30 days of their first contact. What to do? Send a written request to the company, ideally via certified mail with a return receipt, explicitly stating that you dispute the debt and are requesting formal verification. What this does: by law, they must stop all collection efforts until they provide you with written proof that the debt is actually yours, that they have the legal right to collect it, and an itemized breakdown of the amount. 2. Document everything. Keep a log of every person you speak with, the date/time, and exactly what they say. Retain copies of all letters, emails, and any receipts or statements.
Yeah, I just remembered. I didn't remember, but I just remembered. I did have a debt collection agency calling me for Verizon, and I was telling them, "Yo, I don't owe 179, so that is the wrong amount." Yes, I'm
Sorry, I
here.
do apologize for the long wait. I still have not gotten through. Do you want me to put you in for a callback, or do you still want to wait?
That is completely fine.
Callbacks at
No
this
need to
point will be
apologize
done
at
the
all.
next day.
This situation with
No, I need to talk to somebody right now because, like I said, this has been going on since last year.
Well, you need to speak with the Financial Services and Settlement Department. The supervisor in my department is not going to be able to help you. But
Okay,
I'm happy to get a call back for you, or you can wait on hold, but they're not going to be able to help you with your issues. The department you need is closed.
yeah, but like I said, anybody else would have been fully disrespecting you right now, and I've been totally
It doesn't change
respectful.
that I can't help you sir. You're in the
No, no,
wrong
no. It's not. It's
department.
not the fact that you
Credit
can't
and
help me.
settlement.
It's the fact that you're justifying that somebody made a payment by mistake from a business account on a regular residential account, which is mind blowing to me and all my subscribers and all the people that are watching this live
Supposed
stream.
by mistake.
To then, okay, but even there's no way to mistake that. How is somebody? Listen,
It's
listen.
still
I
not your
got listen,
money,
listen,
sir. It
listen,
belongs
listen,
to
man.
somebody else.
Can you listen,
I'm
please?
sorry.
Can you
It's
listen?
still not your money. It didn't
I
belong to you.
understand, but
It
it's
was
not
done
the
by an
point.
account
Listen,
person.
listen. I never said it was my money. But do you think I have had T-Mobile business, right, for the last almost decade? Do you think that T-Mobile would do a bonehead move like that and let somebody from postpaid make a payment on my damn business account with T-Mobile? No. Do you think AT&T, when I had AT&T business for the last 10 years, do you think I ever went through that? No, because they would never let that happen. It's impossible to do that. So how the hell did Fios get confused? That's like the bar where I used to work at. That's a business. They got Verizon business at the bar where I work out on the weekends. Okay, the bar that's like you saying, well, Jose, because that's the owner's name, Jose, made a payment and it went to your old account and he has a business account and you have a residential account. It just doesn't make any logical sense. It just doesn't. That's the problem here. If you would have said a regular residential account, then I would have been like, okay, well, shit happens. But you're talking about a business account.
Unfortunately, it got misapplied to your
Okay,
bill.
but I only
Money
ate
didn't
eight.
belong
I
to you.
only
It went
owed
to the right
$85.
person.
So even if it would have
I don't want
would
to
have been
argue with you, Mr. Freebury. Do you want to call back from Mr. Supervisor, or do you want to speak to the right department tomorrow?
I will wait on hold. Like I said, I'm not. Hey, I'm live
All right,
streaming
well then
this,
hold on.
so you see, guys, all she wants to do is keep being argumentative. How you gonna brush under the rug? You guys made a mistake. The hell? At the end of the day, she was like, "It's not your money." I'm not talking about that. I only owed $85. 85, not 179. So what is she talking about? Of course, I'm gonna fully dispute that shit. What the hell? You crazy? How the hell did you get 179 from 85 just because somebody made a mistake? No, whether they made a mistake and paid my bill, right? And Verizon gave them their money back, my bill should still be $85, not 179. How the hell does that make any sense? So all the money that I paid back in 2022 just went to shit when all I owed was $85? Get the hell out of here. You don't get to do that. Oh, we made a mistake, so now you owe even though you paid. Bro, she said something paid 179 to your account by and removed the payment. I know what she's saying, John. I know what she's saying. I'm explaining to you guys though. How the hell, if I only owed $85, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You guys heard this, the third rep that I talked to from Files. She said you only owed $85. So where does this 179 came from? So I already had paid the last bill. All I owed was $85. So even though somebody, okay, let's say somebody made I owed $85, right? And let's say somebody made a $179 payment. So 179 minus 85, that's only a $94 difference. So they don't get to charge me that $94 difference again when I already have paid it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. I'm not confused. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not gonna keep overpaying shit, guys. Money doesn't grow on trees. I don't fucking get stressed out at work. Today I got cursed out by 3 people. I told them, no, you cannot stay in this parking lot. It's private property. Go fuck off. Go fuck yourself. I don't go through all that bullshit as an armed security officer to go to deal with bullshit with Verizon or T-Mobile or any one of these motherfucking companies for that matter. Okay? I come home after a stressful 12 or 13-hour shift or 8-hour shift to be calm, nice, and collected, which I am being with her. Now, if I wanted to be the old Alex, I could have been crashing out on her, cursing her out. I could have been taking out all my frustration from being cursed out from people today that don't understand that when you're going into a privately owned apartment complex, the freaking parking lot is private. It's not public property. You cannot park there and take up a residential fucking parking spot to go across the street and go grocery shopping at ShopRite or a Stop and Shop or at Walmart. No, that's what they got their own damn parking lots for. And people don't understand that, guys. So that's what I'm saying. You guys don't know the amount of stress that I go through on a day-to-day basis. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for your patience in holding. I do have one of my colleagues, another supervisor from Verizon, online now to speak with you. You
No
both have a
problem.
good rest of your night.
You
Thank you,
too.
Marion. Hi, sir. How are you?
Not too good.
Okay, so you were just speaking to a supervisor.
Well, I didn't believe her in the way she was handling the phone call because my security officer supervisor does not get in a yelling match or a dispute match with somebody that I'm having an issue with. He's there to like totally diffuse the situation that's going on at whatever building he puts me to work. Oh, Alex, I need you to go to the condo building today, and if they don't have their ID, they're not allowed to go in. Okay, no problem, bro. Whatever you
Yeah,
say.
but that's not what was happening though.
Yeah, yeah, but
You
this is what
you
you need to understand. I called so many times because I was getting the first time the person got scared because I said by law, which is true, you guys should know the law. I mean, it's not that hard to understand the law. You have to send me documentation that I owe a certain amount. If when the bill closed, it was
I
at
can do that.
80, listen, I want you to understand this first. If when the bill closed, the last representative that I talked to before talking to you guys said that the bill closed at $85 after the payment that I made and the credits. And I'm talking about 2022, November of
Yeah, April.
2020. Well, yeah, April
Yeah.
of 2022. Okay. So how the hell does it change because somebody made a mistake and paid 179? No, it still stays the same. The person gets their money back and I still owe $85. That doesn't change.
No.
That doesn't change
No,
the
it
fact.
deducted. It does though. It deducted 179 from your bill because it was misapplied. It was
But that happened in
misapplied after the fact.
2024, man.
And
It's
we
not
went
in
ahead
20.
and
That happened in 2024, not in 2022.
okay. So you need to speak to financial. You owe the amount, and I can send you all the documentation. But you do want to speak to the credit reporting department or financial services, and they're closed.
The credit department said that they couldn't help me.
Okay.
That's
All right.
exactly when you
That was
guys
my
transferred me over
right.
them over to them on the first phone call. They said that they couldn't help me, that this and that, because I'm not listen. I'm not gonna sit here and pay for another person's mistake. So I would hate to have to get the Department of Consumer. But listen. Though, listen. I just need you to listen because I've been respectful to you and her when I could have been cursing you guys out. Okay, because I don't have to pay for other people's. But listen. Let me finish. I don't have to pay for other people's mistakes. And I don't think you know who the Department of Consumer Affairs. Listen, I don't think you know who the Department of Consumer Affairs is in the state of New Jersey. You're not allowed to do stuff like this. If my bill was $85, okay, $85 since 2022, and somebody makes a mistake in 2024 and pays that off, and I guess it becomes zero, I still owe $85. The amount does not change. The amount does not change. Okay? The amount does not change. Not making any sense right now. You're really not. And I'm not even cursing at you. I'm being totally respectful. Somebody else would have been cursing you out right now. Because you're on the phone. I got cursed out 3 times during my 8-hour shift. In face. Go F yourself. Go F your mom. F your kids. You don't know the amount of stress security officers go through. It's like being a cop. Oh, F you. You can't do nothing with them cuffs. I don't care. Oh, well, you lock me up and you call the cops and you tell them to come pick me up. F you still. I don't give a shit about you or the cops. You effing pigs. You're a pig too. So you don't know the amount of stress that I go through. So you're lucky I'm not taking it out on you. I've been totally respectful with you guys, and you guys are acting like I'm calling you the B word or I'm saying go F yourself. No, I've been totally respectful this whole phone call. The hell's wrong with these jackasses, man? Over here talking about we met somebody paid the bill. How the fuck does a bill from 2022 got to do with a bill from 2024? That's what I'm trying to get them to understand. Like the bill does not change, guys. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. That's like right now, if I stop paying the fucking bill, my Verizon bill, let's say I cancel it right now because they want to be fucking douchebags, right? I owe $325. My bill's not supposed to change from $325. If somebody makes a fucking credit right now, right, of 179, okay? 179. 179. I owe 325 right now. 325. No, I owe 325. 325, right? 325 minus, all right, 179. 179, okay? It makes it 146, right? And then the person says, yo, I misstepped. I missed the count by a number. Then my bill is not supposed to shoot up to 325, right? I'm gonna put it back to 325. 325, 325. It's supposed to go back up to 325. 325. It's not supposed to be 325 plus 179. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's $504. My bill's not supposed to go up to $504 because somebody made a mistake and paid on my account. That's what I'm trying to get you to clearly understand. I know what the fuck they're saying. They're just not making any fucking sense. Because if my bill was $85, it's supposed to stay at $85. It's not supposed to change. Okay? It's not supposed to be magically 179. Well, you know what? Since you didn't pay this $85 and we never sent them anything, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hello? That's why when the fucking collection agency just called me the other day, remember I told you guys that I was crashing out on a collection agency. They were from VerizonFios because I told the rep I owed 85, not 179. Well, you need to call Verizon for that, sir. Okay, and this was recently when I was at work. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. I do not owe these motherfuckers 175. I owe them $85, and that's all they're fucking getting. And I shouldn't be paying shit because it's fucking 4 years, and they waited to fucking 4 years later to try to send my ass to collections. How the fuck does that make any sense? It doesn't make any fucking sense. I never received any documentation. These motherfuckers got my number. They never send that fucking automated machine. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Freiberg, your service, you're going to send to collections if you don't pay this. They never sent me shit. The motherfuckers got my number. I had the same number already for 12 years. Why do you think they say, okay, give me your phone number and I mute it? And they send me the fucking pin so I can talk to them jackasses. Like, come on, man. Of course I have a fucking major issue. My fucking shit is not supposed to change. It's not supposed to go from 85 to 179. It's supposed to go back down to the $85. Because how the fuck somebody makes a payment on their business files account and it goes to fucking old account that's disconnected, that's canceled? How the fuck can they let somebody that's not me make a payment on a canceled account? That's another thing you guys are not understanding clearly. I don't know that motherfucker that made the payment. How the fuck is that my fault? I didn't even know that fucking account still existed. It makes no damn sense. That should show you how jackasses they are. You know, how fucking dodo birds they are. And then they're talking about some no and this. I should call them and curse them the fuck out, to be completely honest. Because I can give a fuck less now. I should call them and curse them the fuck out. For being complete fucking dodo birds. Complete fucking dodo birds. Which way did he go? Duh, duh, duh. Which way did he go? You're not making any fucking sense. I still owe $85. I don't owe $179. I don't give a fuck who made a payment. Stupid fuck. Can it be any more fucking dumber? Can it be any more fucking dumber? And this is why. Because how the fuck they let somebody make a fucking payment on an account that's canceled and it's not even me? How the fuck does that happen? Yeah, she hung up. She been hung up. She been hung up. Been hung up.
Thank you for calling Verizon. We and our partners may monitor and record calls for quality, systems training, and personalization. I'm a digital assistant. Just to confirm, are you calling about the number you're calling from?
Yes. I'm gonna change the name of this live stream.
What can I...
Billing. Because I want everybody to see how they handle this shit. This is just crazy. Verizon.
One moment, please. And for verification purposes, what's your 4-digit PIN?
Freaking crazy, yo.
Okay. Let me look up your bill. The balance for your
Files.
bill is $441.74. Your bill increased by $49. There's a charge of $49 for unpaid balance from your previous bill. How can I help you?
Representative.
I'll transfer you to someone who can help you. For our privacy policy, visit Verizon.com/privacy. During this call, your account may be reviewed for recommendations and offers.
Freaking dodo birds, bro.
You have reached us outside of phone support hours. You can schedule a callback for a later.
Look, now they don't want to answer the phone call.
Hours.
And they close that.
Schedule callback on June 25th. Say June 25th. Or press 1. June 26th. Say June 26th. Or press 2.
Now they don't want to answer the call no more. You see? But I'm going to call from a whole different phone number. So now they're screwed. I got more than one phone for these jackasses. They don't close to 8 o'clock.
For calling Verizon. We and our partners may monitor and record calls for quality, systems training, and personalization. I'm a digital assistant. Please say or enter the 10-digit number you are calling about, or say, I don't have one.
I don't have one. Billing.
No problem. I can look you up other ways. Please say or enter your account number you're calling about.
Billing.
I just need your account number.
Billing.
Say or enter it now. It's okay. We can identify you later. Let's continue now. I can help with your billing questions. Are you
Representative.
I completely understand, and I can get you to
Re-
a representative. First, are you?
residential.
Thank you. To make sure I get you to the right team, are you calling about Fios internet, TV, home phone, or mobile service?
Files. Internet. And cable.
Understood. You're calling about Fios internet. And what is the zip code for the location where you need support? I can help with that. Please hold.
Watch them pick up the phone. And they owe me a freaking credit for that outage yesterday. Watch that. It's a whole different phone number.
Sorry, I seem to be having difficulty accessing your account information. Let me transfer you to someone who can help you. For our privacy policy, visit Verizon.com/privacy. During this call, your account may be reviewed for recommendations and offers. Security is our top priority. Before a representative can help you, please have your order number or PIN ready.
Order number. What the fuck are you talking about? Order number.
You have reached us outside of phone support hours. You can schedule a callback for a later time during our scheduled callback hours. To schedule callback on June 20.
Oh, I guess they close at 7. That's crazy. They used to close at 8, and now they close at 7. Let me see the max Gemini. Fuck, I clicked on the wrong thing. Gemini, till what time billing department from files is open? Till 7 p.m.? Because I'm getting a machine that says they're closed when they used to stay open till 8 p.m. Mm.
Boost Mobile's general customer care and billing support lines are available every day.
I said Verizon Files, not Boost Mobile.
I apologize for the earlier confusion regarding the carrier. For Verizon, the hours depend on whether you have a standard consumer account or a business account. Since it is currently 7:04 p.m. Eastern Time, you have likely just missed the cutoff for standard consumer billing support.
Oh, so yeah, she hung up on me because she wanted to go home. Oh, they close at 7 p.m. It's still trash though, guys. It's still trash regardless. Like, how the hell are you gonna let somebody pay on my bill when all I owed was $85 and then try to reverse that and take it away and charge me more? Where the hell did they get an extra $94 from? Yeah, I'm gonna dispute that tomorrow. And I'm gonna come straight home because I'm doing a live stream. I'm not gonna talk to them on the phone without being live. It's like a meme that says, "Se sintió la verdadera presión." That means they felt the real pressure. You know, when you say you're live streaming, I'm surprised the other manager or supervisor answered the phone. They was like, "You called too many times, so that's why." That's why I told you. See, it's all the script. You call too many times, you get over to a supervisor. You know, and at the point, it was true. I didn't curse at either one of them. I was super respectful, so they can't even say shit. Damn, I was trying to get him to crash out on me so I could cancel his service. Too bad. You guys need to understand. Listen, Verizon updated their terms and conditions, and I think it's in between all. At first, it started with Total. Remember, I told you guys about this last year. If you curse out Total's reps too many times, they have the legal right to cancel your service. Capital One, if you curse out their reps, they're gonna make sure they cancel all your credit cards, your bank account, your savings account, and send you your money via check and tell you to put your money somewhere else. So a lot of these big corporations are getting tired, even if they're in the wrong, of you cursing them out. So I'm not gonna give Verizon the satisfaction of canceling my file services that are still active because I decided to crash out. So that's the reason why I didn't crash out. And I'm not gonna crash out no more, guys. I'm just not. I crashed out on Team Mobile Business because they kept lying. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna get a supervisor to call you. Days. Oh, we're gonna get a supervisor. Days and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping my next bill with Team Mobile Business is correct. They better not say, "Oh, you got prorated charges for this." No, I had to change my plan. That plan was getting shitty speeds. How the hell am I gonna upload a video with freaking four 10 megs up? Can you explain that to me? A 4K video? Yeah, that's what I thought. I ate some Palestinian food today. That was my dinner. I had a combo gyro. It had lettuce, tomatoes, that sauce, Palestinian sauce. That thing tastes the bomb. And it had lamb and chicken, and it was the bomb, guys. It was really, really good. I wanted to support. You feel me? Wanted to support. Seriously, wanted to support. And I know the owner for years. Like I'm talking about years. I known him since I was like fucking 18 years old or 17 years old, and I'm about to be 44. So for years, and he still looks young. He's older and he still looks young. It's crazy. I was gonna mess with him today. I'm like, damn, bro, you drinking water from the fountain of youth. I just made sure you check your bill. Yeah, I am, bro. But I know they're gonna screw it up, bro. I already know that. I already know they're gonna hit me with a whole bunch of probated charges. Well, oh, this month for your plan is around $160 alone because of pro, and that's gonna make me crash out. So that's why I'm glad I changed my plan with tech support. I explained to tech support what was going on, so that's all recorded. And that in Colonia, New Jersey, it sucks. And the tech support rep said, "Yeah, we only got one tower there. Where your niece lives at, we only got one tower. So you would need the super mobile plan in order to have better speeds, at least like 90 down and like 25 up to hold up a live stream." So that's all recorded. That's all documented. She documented it. So I don't really got to crash out on them. I just got to tell them you owe me this discount. Give a shit. I don't pay for service that I'm not getting. You know what I'm saying? How is it my fault that you guys only got one tower in Colonia, New Jersey? That's out of my hands. That's y'all. You feel me? But yeah, files is just crazy. Files is crazy. And the only reason they could remember what Gemini said. If they hang up on me, it looks like they didn't help me. And she just hung up on me. But she's gonna have a legal excuse for corporate. Oh, it was already 7 p.m. and he just kept dragging on, and I told him what department he gotta crash out on. So is the ring around the rosy though, guys. You guys remember on Friday when I tried to get the what's that called? When I tried to get the simply plan, you guys remember when I called and I was on the live stream, the rep said, "Yeah, you need to talk to the billing department." So how their their own script says, tell him to contact that department, and then when I contact that department, they're like, "There did he go? Yeah, there was a business account that made a $179 payment on your canceled the account from 2022, and 2 years later, you're always get the fuck out of here. That's a damn lie. Leave shit. It's true though. Those supervisors need better training. I gotta put my 17 Pro to charge. Is that 30%? 30%, 30%. And yeah, a lot of people do think that, Verizon is trash because of the way they handle things. And that's the thing that I'm talking about, guys. And then they wonder why calls get sent overseas. I mean, look at how they handle calls. You think that if listen, because the billing department does have the power to add the credits. So don't believe that bullshit. That's why I was calling their bluff on it. They got the power to add the credit. You think that if I already know the company's cutting corners, closing stores, sending calls overseas, I'm gonna try to piss off US customers so I could lose my job and be on the unemployment, get a severance pay? Because that's what I'm gonna tell them tomorrow. I'm not, even if after I fix things with that department, with the collections department of Verizon, I'm like, can you transfer me over to billing? Yeah, Mr. Fabres, would you please just, okay, no problem. And I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna remind them that. Remember, Verizon postpaid closed down a whole bunch of stores. Okay. And remember, tech support is mainly overseas. Do you need billing to be overseas too? Oh, what are you trying to say? Listen to what I'm saying. Do you want billing to be overseas too? You guys don't know how to handle stuff. This is exactly why you get cut. Verizon's going to save a lot of money by sending this to India. How much you get paid a year? Let me see. Let's find out how much Verizon man supervisors and all that get paid compared to India, because Gemini knows all this shit. Gemini, how much does a supervisor from VerizonFios customer care for billing get paid every year? Let's see. What's up, bro? What's up? What's good, Super? I missed it, Alex. Yeah.
The annual salary for a Verizon customer care or billing supervisor varies significantly based on factors like location, experience, and the specific business unit, e.g., Fios versus wireless, salary estimates, national average. The average annual salary for a Verizon supervisor is approximately $59,525, which breaks down TO about 28.62 per hour. New Jersey context. In your area, the average is slightly higher at approximately $60,432 per year, OR about 29.05 per hour. Typical salary range. While salaries can range from as low as $25,000 to over $115,000, depending on the seniority and specific regional market, the majority of these roles fall between *42,000 and $69,500 ***.
Okay, so if Verizon chose, like they already got their tech support overseas in India and in the Philippines. How about if they chose to do this billing for files overseas in India and the Philippines? How much money would they be saving? How much is the typical pay a Philippine supervisor or an Indian supervisor from India would get paid? You guys are going to see the difference.
Offshoring customer service and billing operations to countries like the Philippines or India is a major driver of cost reduction for large corporations like Verizon. By shifting these roles, companies can typically reduce their total operational costs for those departments by 40% to 70%. Salary comparison for supervisors. The compensation for a supervisor in these offshore markets is significantly lower than in the US due to the lower cost of living and local market standards. Region. AVG. Annual salary. Supervisor. Approx. Hourly rate. United States. Approximately $60,432. AVG. In NJ. Approximately $29.05. Philippines. 618,000 pesos. Approximately $10. 500 United States dollars. Approximately $5. India, 956,762 rupees, approximately $11, 400 United States dollars, approximately $5.50. Note, salaries in the Philippines and India are converted from local currencies to USD as of June 2026. These figures are base estimates and do not include the fully loaded costs, taxes, benefits, and office overhead. The cost savings breakdown: when a company like Verizon evaluates offshoring, they aren't just looking at the salary. They look at the fully loaded cost of an employee. U.S. operational cost: when you factor in base salary, employer-paid benefits, health insurance, 401k, payroll taxes, management overhead, and real estate/facility costs, a single U.S.-based support role can cost the company $70,000 to $100,000 plus per year. Offshore operational cost: in the Philippines or India, that same seat, including the salary, training, technology, and facility costs, often costs the company between $17,000 and $31,000 per year. Why the difference? 1. Labor arbitrage.
There you go. So you go from 70 to 100,000 to freaking 15 to $31,000. So that is a marginal difference. Okay, the top paid in the Philippines or India is 31,000. So we're gonna do seven, and here is 100,000. So we're gonna do 100,000. Here we go, 100,000 minus $31,000. That's a total savings of $69,000. Okay, then we're gonna do, that's for the top of the top, the smartest one in each category for billing for Verizon. Okay. And then we're going to do 15, okay, 70,000 in the US, right? 70,000 minus 15,000 in the Philippines or India, annual income. Okay. That's a savings of 55,000. So you guys better smarten up. I know a lot of people left my live stream because they don't like when I talk about this, but it's the truth. If I'm a business owner, right? If I'm Verizon, right? I'm head of the board of directors for Verizon. I own a lot of stocks. Let's say I own fucking 15, 20%, probably like 10% of the company. All right. And I see that my US representatives are not doing everything to the best of their knowledge to help out a customer that's been spending money since fucking 2014, like I've been a fucking customer of Files since 2014, and we're fucking 2026. And I see that that loyalty is going to waste. Why are we paying these people in the United States? That YouTuber's been with us since 2014. He even threw it in their face. They didn't call him a liar. They just kept talking about the same bullshit. This guy's been loyal for more than a fucking decade, 12 years with us. And this is how they're going to treat him? Why should I keep paying people in the United States to treat our loyal customers in the United States like shit when I could just get somebody else from the Philippines or India to do the same shit and pay way less? Save 55,000 here and save 69,000 here. And that's ultimately what's going to happen. That is a fact. That is ultimately what's going to happen. So I understand people, get swole and leave the live stream, but it's true. It's a fact. It is what it is. So if you got family members that work for Verizon, you better tell them that to do their job correctly and to stop pissing people off. And if they need to talk to a higher person to get shit done that needs to be done, then that's what they need to do. Not further piss off a customer. Because the more you piss off customers, the more you're gonna lose your job. They'll get their little severance paycheck like AT&T did with thousands of people. Oh, here you go. We're sending this shit to India. Here goes your severance pay. Have a good life. Go work at T-Mobile or some shit. No, but T-Mobile sent all their customer care overseas to save money. Well, hey, you should have been treating our U.S. customers better. The people that pay their bill and the reason why you still have a damn job. So I don't know. Go into banking. I don't know. Go to Boost Mobile. Go to Cricket. No, Boost Mobile has their customer care overseas too, and Cricket. Oh shit. AT&T does too, right? Yeah. I don't know. You're screwed. Go work at Bank of America, Chase, or one of them banks. But I don't know how to do that. My whole entire life, I dedicated to here to files. I don't know. Then go work for Comcast. I don't know. Well, Comcast has they're billing customer care, most of them overseas too. Okay, so why are you blaming me? We're trying to save money just like Comcast. And that's what ultimately happens. Don't get mad at me and leave my live stream because I'm saying the truth. Be mad at the reps that acted like jackasses towards me and didn't know how to do their damn job. Because how the hell is regular postpaid customer care for basically flagging accounts is gonna tell me you gotta talk to the billing department so they could take this off your account and we could open your line once this is done. And then they want to give me the damn runaround. I'm like, act like I'm talking in a whole different language. I should have been sarcastic and started talking in Spanish like I usually do. That would have got her really mad. Excuse me, sir. You're being ignorant. I don't understand what you're saying. Well, it seems like yeah. It seems like I started this damn conversation in Spanish in the first place. So tomorrow, the saga continues. Now I'm gonna end this live stream because, like I said, I did it early, so I can end it early. So I will definitely catch you guys tomorrow, guys. I am super tired. I'm beat. I had a long, stressful day at work, and I don't feel like live streaming any further. To be completely honest, my day at work was shit. Had people cursing me the fuck out just for doing my job. So yeah, so I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one tomorrow, guys. Take care. God bless you. Be safe. Turn on that bell notifications. You never miss my content. Thank you so much for your support. You already, and thank you for watching. And if you work for Verizon, get your shit together before you end up in an unemployment line. Deuces.